What's up, y'all? This your girl Starr Kraziness, and I'm coming to you with another review of Little Women LA. This is Terra's growing family. Okay, so we get back on the scene where they're just basically jumping down Tanya's throat about why did she say this, why did she do this and this and that, and Tanya just like, stop it, just look, it wasn't the comment and the conversation wasn't even about y'all, it was strictly towards Brianna. Okay, but of course everybody took offense to it. They didn't understand why she said it, because she has an average child herself, and why would they even come out her mouth? And then on the other hand, Terra trying to figure out why did she even bring it up, because it kind of was squashed. But in a way it did need to be brought up, but it didn't need to be brought up where everybody could hear it, because like she said, it was just not for everybody. It was strictly towards Brianna, but it was in a private conversation between her and Terra. But you know, Terra can't hold water, so she got to say what she got to say. So people, Jasmine and Elena was like, why would you say that? What you said was wrong. And Tanya just got to a point, well, you know what, since y'all have a problem with what I said, I'm just gonna leave so y'all can get y'all zen on back, because all this is just too much for me. I can't take it. I got to go. So she left. Terra, she said, well, I'm gonna go run after her, try to talk to her. Other three women, they talking about the whole situation, blah blah blah. So we get outside. Terra like, wait, slow down, girl. You know I'm pregnant. I can't move that fast. So Tanya stopped. She like, what's up? She was like, well, I think you do need to talk to Brianna. If you don't want to talk to everybody else, even though I strongly took offense to it, because, you know, I don't even know what I'm having. You know, I might have an average size or I might have a pseudo. But for that to come out your mouth, I didn't understand. And once again, Tanya has to defend herself. I wasn't talking to y'all. I was strictly voicing my opinion on Brianna and her family dynamics. The person she has in her life as her husband is gonna rub off on baby, what's his name, Maverick. So thank goodness she didn't have an average size person. Okay, but that's, you know, Tanya's opinion. Like, everybody has an opinion, doesn't mean it's right or wrong. It's hers, strictly hers. Okay, but they just couldn't get past it. And Tanya was like, look, I said what I said. I'm not fake. I'm not phony. I'm not going to sugarcoat nothing. Okay? That's why they call me the boss. Okay? I'm not going to do all that. I don't have time for that. So it just got to a point where, not Tanya, Terra, she's like, well, look, are you going to apologize? Maybe not to us, but I think you really do need to apologize to Brianna. She's like, you know what? Yeah, I am, but not today. Peace. Okay, I was like, go ahead, tell them not today, not today. So we got Christy mom and her daughter Autumn. Basically, Autumn decides she wants to do some makeup on Grams. Y'all tell me what y'all think about the makeup she did on her grandma. I don't know, I wasn't feeling it, but it is what it is. Then we discovered that Autumn did go to the doctor to see what's going on with her with all this, her feeling fatigue and just not wanting to do anything. You know, she might be up and going around and doing stuff for a good 15 minutes, but then she just be like, I'm drained. And, you know, she probably could just watch some TV, you know. So the doctor said they don't want to treat something they don't know for sure what it is, but they leaning towards it might be the thyroid issue that she was telling her mom about. And they was like, well, the only thing they could treat it with is medicine, and they don't know if they want to go that route and this and that. So then we got Christy. She's talking about what her mom asked, have the girls reached out to you, have they tried to talk to you? And of course, you know, I had a big blowout, so nobody ain't talking to nobody. And she like, well, I just want to make amends, but it's not just for me. I need them to apologize to me because they said some hurtful things. They came at me sideways. Yes, I kind of shot them down and they where they stand, but I still need an apology. I'm like, Christy, stop. So we get to Terra and Joe. they're packing to move into their new house, and we come to find out that Joe has a show in Tijuana, and Terra like to say, "What? You have a show? You know I'm about to deliver this baby in a couple of days, and you wants to go off with a show?" And he like, "Look, we got to have some money. We not only have Penelope, you and me, we got somebody else in the household I need to be able to provide for. So chill, and let's not even go into we need to do this and do that. Remember, you are having a baby in a couple of days, as well as you trying to go with Dancing in the Stars 3 weeks after you have the baby. Now who doing what's that, Terra?" And she gonna try to say, "Well, that's my physical body." No, boo. He trying to go do his thing, and you trying to go do your thing. The difference is he's definitely gonna be there for the baby, but you trying to do all this extra stuff, knowing doggone well you're not supposed to have no physical nothing on the body within 3 weeks. They give you 6 weeks, but you try to do your own thing. So they going like back and forth on that. But he like, "No, I'm going on this show. I'm gonna make this money, and I will be back with you to deliver our baby." And we come to find out it was a baby boy. So then we got Joe and Terra again. They're talking with Graham's Olivia. Basically, Olivia, she like, "Look, what's the deal? What's going on? What I need to know? What's the new updates with Penelope?" And they was just telling her how she's really not walking. She's crawling, and she's still standing on her head like she wants to get up and walk, but it's no progress there. And then we what is it? Terra and Joe, they start talking and saying, "Oh, I'm gonna miss you. I love you. You know when you're gonna be back, this and that." And so he just leaves off to Tijuana. Then we got Elena and the fam. Her mom, she's leaving back to go to Russia, and they talking in their language, which I didn't understand, but of course they give us subtitles, but still I was just like a little lost. And then we got where she was telling us, Elena, Xavier is growing faster than Cairo, but they're not going to do the the dwarf genetic test just yet, because she just wants to enjoy them like they are. But it's gonna have to come a time where her and Preston gonna have to sit down and be like, "Look, we need to get this test done." All right, so we're gonna move on. We got Tanya and Terra. Basically, since Joe left, Terra needs somebody to hold her down like 4 flat tires, okay? So she choose her BFF, Tanya. So they go up to the pre-op appointment. They tell us that they worked out their issues, and Terra brought up the conversation about, "Well, have you apologized to Brianna yet? Have you talked to the girl about your comment you made about her?" And she was like, "No, not yet, but I will. And the only person I'm apologizing to, and it's the last time I'm going to tell you, heifers, it's going to be Brianna, because it was made about her, not about y'all and y'all little feelings, okay? Just her." So we get in the back. The doctor come out, you know, checking her belly. Her belly is big. I mean, I didn't see. I know she had a big belly and she was waddling, but that thing is huge. So he feeling on the belly, you know, trying to make sure the baby good inside. Everything come back good. But then she goes to say she wants to keep her placenta this time, because she heard, and this is her 2 reasons, that if you eat the placenta, it prevents from postpartum depression, as well as helps with the production of breast milk. Because when she had Penelope, I think she said a couple of weeks or some to that effect, she was like her milk dried up. You know, it was like a Sahara desert over there, okay? And she wasn't feeling it, and it just wasn't, no. So she needs to prevent that from happening. She needs to eat her placenta. Then they start talking about her and the doctor of how placenta now, it could be formed into a pill. And I'm like, I'm with Tanya. She was just like, why are y'all even talking about this? No. Then she was talking, Tara was like, well, can I eat it raw? And the doctor was like, no, I wouldn't suggest that. You might want to do it in the pill form. And she was talking about how you can make it into a milkshake. What the hell is wrong with y'all? Like, that's just too much. I cannot. So then we get off that, and Terra goes to say that her right breast is leaking blood. I'm like, oh, what is really going on with you, Terra? What is going on in that body of yours? So he goes to check it out, and he basically was like, well, it's nothing to worry about right now. You know, I'm leaning towards probably like something benign. You know, it's nothing too serious, but we can definitely go check. But we're gonna do it after you deliver this baby, okay? And she's like, cool. So then we get to Tanya, Jazz, and Brianna. Tanya invites the girls over to basically apologize and make this casserole before for Terra before she goes into labor. So they go over there. Poor Brianna, I didn't know she was that short, but she trying to reach her little self to try to wash her hands, and her butt is all up in the air. I'm like, oh gosh, poor baby. So then we get to a part where Tanya, she just was like, well, look, you know, I want to also take this time, because she was telling the girls what's been going on with Terra about her breast and this and that, and they just hope she's okay and stuff like that. But then she goes to say, well, I want to take this time to apologize to you, Brianna, for what I said and for how you probably took it. It wasn't meant to be hurtful or nothing like that. It was just at that time, that's how I felt. You know, because you and Matt wasn't on good terms, and I just felt like if you had an average size son or girl, that they would take advantage of you. It was just simple as that. That's my opinion. So Jasmine, she gonna say, okay, good, beautiful, Brianna got an apology, but hey, she wasn't the only one that took offense to this. Me, where's my apology? I'm like, Jazz, what's going on? What? Now, no, I didn't agree with what Tanya said, but I do agree. She strictly meant it for Brianna and her situation. Why did she need to apologize to you? It had nothing to do with you. Yes, Terra was in her feelings. She vented to you. Understandable. You know, I didn't agree with that. But why do you need an apology? I'm just saying, I don't understand. And even Tanya was like, what? Because she was like, do you understand why me and Terra might have took offense to that? Tanya said no. And Jasmine was like, how can you not? No, we took offense to that. And it's like it was just going back and forth. Like Jasmine, first it was Terra talking about she don't like people who got animals, but she's still yet hanging out with you. And now I'm done. I can't. Moving on. So we got Christy and Jazz. They're meeting up for lunch. Basically, in this scene, Jazz, she asked about how's going on with her family. Christy, she tells that she's really been going through her baby girl Autumn, going through all these thyroid issues. Then we got Jasmine saying she can relate to that because she suffered from that as well. Then the daddy, he still got his health issues going on. And Christy like, I just been going through a lot, and I really need a friend. I really need you to help me mend fences back with the other ladies. Can you do that? And Jasmine's like, I can, but I can only do so much, Christy. I can only do so much. I understand, but I need my friends back, okay? I need them back. I need your help. I'm like, all right, Christy, for you to say something else, and then it just, I can't. So then we got Terra and Joe. It's the night before the C-section. He made it back home in time, and they're talking about how they want to do their delivery. And she was talking about how she was introduced with the epidural with Penny, and that was just too much because she was talking about how their spinal cord is curved. It's not like straight, so if the needle goes up there, it can like snap off. I was like, oh no, stop, I can't do it. I can't, no, just stop. So then she was talking about how if that has to come to pass, she want to do a one-touch spinal or something like that. And then Joe was like, well, what else you need? What else you need? And she was like, I just want you to be vocal. read my lips vocal about me holding my baby right after I have birth, okay? I don't want to go through the same thing I had to go through with Penny, where I couldn't hold him or her, or I couldn't hold her. I couldn't say, no, I love you and all this. I couldn't have that mother-daughter bond, okay? I want this to be different. Joe's like, I understand, baby. I understand. But you know, if they have to take our baby to the NICU, that's what they have to do. You know, so he could be able to see what's wrong with him and we can move forward from there. Terra like, I want to hold my baby. I do not say those harmful, worse words that's coming out your mouth. No. I want my baby in my arms, okay? And so we get to delivery day and they're talking and saying how much I love you, and it feels like this pregnancy is a little more dangerous. I don't know why. I'm a little more nervous. That's what Joe was saying. So we get into the delivery room, and I mean, Terra was just having it with this baby boy. I mean, she was talking about how it hurt so much because they was she was having a C-section, and the pain was extreme, and child, I was just, oh my goodness. So it was time to push, and it looked like the more she pushed, the more painful it was, and it was just painful for me to watch. I'm like, oh gosh, this is just, I can't. And this is a little person having a baby. I can't. But it was all worth it because baby Grayson came on out. And he weighed 7 pounds and 10 ounces. And the best news Terra could ever get while she was in the hospital, in pain, of course, but the baby Grayson, he did not have to go to the NICU. He was in good standing, and Joe got cut the umbilical cord. It was just so cute. It was just so cute. And here's a picture from the actual episode, so check it out. Oh, it's just so cute. But anyway, you guys, that was my review on Little Women LA, Terra's Growing Family, Season 5, Episode 13. Hope you guys enjoyed it. So I'll see you on the next review. Peace.